guys, what's up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rides. I'm back here at Dream Giveaway Garage because guess what? We have another exciting giveaway to talk about. This is a 2019 Ram Power Wagon, which when you're looking at it, it's not like any other Power Wagon that you've seen before. But let's talk a little bit about what this Power Wagon is all about. So Ram, the truck arm of the whole Chrysler Dodge brand, all under FCA now, really is bringing a lot of technology when it comes to their interiors and definitely overall truck performance, what truck people want. With this 2500 Power Wagon, this is their off-road specific 2500 series Ram to go up against the Ford Tremor, which Ram was first, Ford now 2020 comes out with the new Tremor. What's awesome is here at Dream Giveaway Garage, they've taken the Power Wagon, which was already a very potent off-road heavy-duty truck, and brought it to a new level. And there's some things I'm going to show you as we go around and kind of explain what's up with the graphics, because if you notice, it's got a really nice look to it with the bright red and then the flat black graphics down the side, plus what's going on at the front end of the business. So let's go ahead and take a look, a deeper look at this Power Wagon. And this one is called an AAH, which I'll get to that in a second. Right off the bat, I actually really love the way the Power Wagon looks right from the factory. You have this massive flat black grille. You can see the LED headlights with the daytime running lamps. As we drop down, here's some of the changes. Now, one thing you should be aware of is that the Ram Power Wagon is the only production vehicle in the world that comes from the factory with a winch already installed. It's a 12,000 pound capable winch. So that's one thing I just want to point out. I don't want you to think that it was something that was added. What they did add, if you notice, is a whole new bumper section, and they did a lot of work to get these aftermarket pieces to fit the Power Wagon. We'll start in the corner here. I like this large open area. You can see the red LED lights. This one actually has a key fob that you could change the color, which is really cool. Nice little touches. You can see they went with those really bright, rigid cube lights. I like the way that they're staggered, the way they mount them. From the factory, this has an additional 2-inch lift, so tons of ground clearance for that 4x4 capability, that 2-speed transfer case up front. As we come across the front portion of this custom bumper, you can see the massive rigid light bar here, all LED lighting. Of course, you want to win. This is one of those giveaways where you get a chance to win. Behind the grille, you have the LED lights, forward-facing camera, and then getting up onto the hood, like I said, this is a custom flat black hood, fits this truck to a T. There was a lot of different companies that they had to try to figure out a way who was going to do it the best. Functionality to the scoop, which is always a good thing. And as we come around the bend, you're going to see some of the other changes that have been done. Now, what I do like is on the, even though it's a custom hood, I like the way you have that 2500 badge. It's a Ram 2500 series, heavy duty. The flat black 6.4 liter Hemi badge, that name Hemi, synonymous with Dodge, with Ram, with Mopar. Remember, Mopar or no car. We drop down, you have these custom wheels, gloss black with the 35-inch series tires for going off-road. This is a heavy-duty off-road tire, and what's wonderful about it is with these Nitos wrapped around these 20-inch wheels, gives it a great look. Let me show you something. Remember how I said AAH? Let me explain this. So these are custom-made center caps for this truck. Back in the late 1960s, there was a type of racing that was all done under the SCCA. It was called Trans Am Series. You would find a lot of different companies, the big three, of course, Ford with the Mustang, Chevy with the Camaro, and then, of course, Plymouth with the Cuda. With the Cuda specifically, there was a very famous driver named Dan Gurney. He raced for the AAR team, All American Racers. What they did was they wanted to take the theme of the paint job and of this logo, and they put the H, All American Haulers, since this is obviously a heavy-duty truck. And I like the way they're kind of paying homage to this, because part of the giveaway is an actually Cuda, is a Cuda, an AAR Cuda, to go with this truck, which is really nice. You can see the flared out fenders, flat black, works great on the truck. We continue down the side. The graphics is one of my favorite things. I think without the graphic, it'd just be a bunch of red, but I think it breaks it up nicely. You get your flat black on the Ram badge, gloss black along the bottom, and those nice running boards as well to help you get in and out, because this truck, as you can see, I'm 6 feet tall, it's quite high. We get back to the bed. The bed is a 6.4 foot long bed. What you do get is, with this, I like the way they did the graphics. The All-American Haulers Power Wagon graphics with the slashes really looks great, and you're gonna get these great Ram boxes. You open it up, you can put your tools in there, you can fill it up with ice, you got lighting in here and everything else. The downside is you do lose a little bit of space on the interior portion of the bed, but I think from a functionality standpoint, it's almost like a no-brainer like to have those. You can see the rear frame, suspension and everything. Coming to the rear, they blacked out the exhaust pipe, gives it a nice angled look. And then when we get to the back, we have a little bit more custom goodness going on. So we have a custom front bumper, custom rear bumper. You can see you have your full tow hookups ready to rock and roll. Some more LED lighting. I'm gonna have Tom show you. There's actually a strip here. And what's really awesome about these LEDs is when you turn on the turn signals, they light up yellow to give the people behind you just a little bit more visibility. If they didn't notice the Power Wagon, hopefully they'll notice the lighting. Let's go ahead and drop down the bed of the truck. It's got a nice soft release. On top of that, you're also gonna get, with the giveaway, this whole pop-up, easy up tent, which is really nice. And then you could see how it's just a little bit tighter on the actual space in the bed, but you do get LED bed lighting, plus the lighting up top at the back of the cab, and you have a power sliding rear window there, which is always a nice touch. Here's one final thing I want to show you before we get to what's underneath the hood. We have down here the nice steps to get you in and out of the truck. But why don't we go ahead, let's pop the hood and check out that Hemi that's underneath it. All right, guys, we got that custom hood popped underneath. Of course, Mopar or no car / truck is that Hemi engine. You are looking at that 6.4 liter Hemi V8, 410 horsepower, 429 pound-feet of torque. It's all mated through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Like I mentioned earlier, you got the 2-speed transfer case, and of course this is a full 4x4 off-road vehicle. That's the whole intentions of the Power Wagon, but nice to see just enough touches that have been done by Dream Giveaway Garage to make this be a class standout, especially with the new Tremor that is available through Ford. But why don't we go ahead, let's fire up this Hemi and see what it sounds like. All right, guys, we're inside the Ram Power Wagon. Really nice cabin. I mean, this is where Ram really earns their keep with bringing an interior that it's almost impossible for the other ones to catch them. When I say the other ones, of course, we're talking about GMC, Chevrolet, Toyota, so on and so forth. But let's see what you get when you win this Ram Power Wagon. Now, to the door panel, I love what they did with the materials. You have that faux carbon fiber design going on. You have the nice silver, some gray. The leather is super soft. The stitching is really great. Even that pocket, you have multiple pockets, mid-door and lower door. You can separate your Twinkies from your Reese's peanut butter cups. You even have 2 places to put 2 bottles of milk, so you could double down with the Twinkies and then double down with the milk as well. Like the placement of the AC vents, nice and large, great soft material. You got the Power Wagon badge. Push the button, door number 1, tons of storage in here. You could easily take half a box of Twinkies on one side, half on the other. Plus, you're gonna have the very, very large glove compartment. Obviously, we have a mother's rag in there to clean off your Twinkie if it gets dirty. We get to the infotainment system. Now, this does have, of course, the start-stop button conveniently located right here. I'm gonna fire up this Power Wagon. We'll see the infotainment system come to life. That large 12-inch display, you got your AC controls, heated seats, ventilated seats, you got your climate controls, so easy to navigate through. It's a piece of cake. You wanna see out cameras, there we are out back with the trajectory as well, which is a very nice touch. You got your cargo camera. Who's back there sneaking on you? Is somebody hiding in the bed? Or is somebody wanting you to run them over? You can see out the front to make sure you run over the person perfect. Now, when it comes to the transmission, we got our rotary style transmission. Nice aluminum knob. It feels very high class, upscale. You have your ability to lock your differentials. And then here, we're gonna have our other controls for shutting traction control off your tow haul and all that. Now, as we drop down, tons of space in here. You could have, this actually I think was made for Twinkies, so you could put your Twinkies nicely in there. You have a home power source, and then look at this. It's almost got as much power as a nuclear power facility. USBs, USB-Cs, and an aux jack just for fun. This little guy right here is gonna allow you to shift from 2 high to 4 low to 4 high. Another pocket here for breath mints, maybe some Jolly Ranchers if you're feeling a little fruity. You have not only 2, but 3 cup holders, and then if you want to see your key fob, that's a Ram key fob right there. Nice and large. It's got the buttons on the back, the remote start, and all the good stuff. Soft. Look at this. It's almost like a trampoline for an armrest. Open it up. We have nice storage up top, which is really great. You have another USB. Really, really well thought out. If you want to hide snacks, this truck is all about it. Seats. Power Wagon embroidery, the leather's great, the stitch work, full power, and nice and wide to fit many different body types. I think my only zonk in this is going to be that little guy right there. We got such a big truck and no panoramic sunroof, but hey, it's a sunroof nonetheless. Why don't you come on over to the business end? I want to show you behind the wheel of this Ram Power Wagon. All right, guys, business time. You can see those nice running boards. You can see the controls for the seat. Steering wheel, nice thickness. It's a round steering wheel. You got that Ram staring at you. You're ready to lock horns with it. The buttons are very basic, but you know what? They're flat black and they're gonna stay fingerprint clean as long as you're not eating, a Bavarian cream donut or something like that. Dash, it's very, very 21st century. It's just, it's a little busy for me. I don't like the way they integrate the smaller analog gauges with the bigger one, but that center display, so large and crisp and clear, gives you a great view, and I love the stitch work that they have on the hood area as well. Overall though, plenty of headroom, of course, plenty of shoulder room and leg room. Let's see how your passengers are gonna be loving life in the back seat of this Power Wagon. All right guys, backseat time, and I say it every chance I get when I'm back here. There's more room in this back seat than there was in my college dorm room. Plenty of space, and you can see how Ram has you covered. Check out this little command center. So you're gonna have your rear AC vents, which I am gonna zonk, they're a little bit low. I don't want my ankles to get air conditioning on them. I want my face, and to do that, you're really gonna angle it super sharp. But you do have 2 USBs, heated seats, and a home power source, all nice and contained very easily. Pockets on both sides. Hopefully your passengers, maybe your kids, are still reading books. If they've ever seen an actual book, they could keep that there. And then of course, when it comes to the armrests, I'm gonna zonk it. The 2 cup holders take up most of the armrest. An armrest is exactly what it says. Should be a place to rest your arm. There's your 2 places. Like I pointed out earlier, you have your power sliding rear cargo window. But if you're ready for that part, I'm definitely ready for that part. Let's take this custom Power Wagon for a spin. All right guys, we're in the Ram Power Wagon. First time driving one of these, and like I've said it with the Ram 1500, the Ram 2500 does not disappoint when it comes to the level of interior fitment, and the technology in here is just ridiculous. Looking out over that custom flat black hood, looks great. You know it's a Mopar product. It really feels awesome riding in this thing. There's a lot of dark material in here, but you know what? With the small sunroof, it does let in some light. Like I pointed out earlier, I would definitely want to have a panoramic style sunroof. Steering wheel is tilting and telescoping, of course. You have a whole plethora of information in that digital display in between the analog gauges, including oil temp and a voltmeter that are both digital, which is a really nice setup on that. Brake pedal feels good. Visibility out the back is a piece of cake. Of course, you're gonna get all your safety features with this Ram 2500. And having that, I know it's AAH, but it looks like the AAR logo. Remember, this is a package deal. You win this and you win a CUDA, all in the same giveaway. That's what I'm talking about. But let's see what a Hemi does when you get on the loud pedal. Let me change lanes here, give us a little room. On throttle, transmission drops down. Great V8 sound coming out of that exhaust. And, you know, it's a 2500. It's a heavy truck, but it gets up and goes, which is nice. Steering has a little too much play for me in it, but overall, a very, very comfortable, capable truck. This is a work truck times 20. And then all the nice touches on it, you have something so unique that stands out. I love the controls on the infotainment system. Very easy to use. Another thing that I love about this truck when driving it are the side mirrors. They're large, plus they have two separate mirrors within the housing to give you a more bird's eye view down the side of the truck. Of course, you're going to get your lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, that great technology. But going through the controls on this infotainment system, we can hit that backup camera. There we are, looking out the back at the light. Let's look in the cargo area, see if somebody's tailgating you. You want to look out the sides. There we are on both sides. So you're going to get lots of great cameras, and if you notice, super clear. Very, very nice, clear, clean display. So I do think that is super smart that they have that in this truck. Now, AC controls, a lot of it is done through the touchscreen, but you do have actual buttons on the side here if you want to change the mode, or if you want to up the blower fan speed or lower it. And there's one over here for the driver when it comes to temperature, and one for the passenger when it comes to temperature, or you could just go right into the digital display on the screen. The nice aluminum feel from this rotary knob is very, very nice touch. Other than that, I think that the amount of storage in here, you can have all the snacks you want, whether it's chips, Lay's chips, Pringles. I think that's the whole purpose of all these cup holders, is you actually have enough for something to drink, but then it's also a Pringles can holder, which is great. I think that was smart by Ram to work out a deal with Pringles and work that into play. Notice up top, one thing I forgot to point out is you do have another 12 volt placed right up here. And if you like a Twinkie that's been warmed up, you have a space here to drop a Twinkie in, and the sun will do its job radiating on that Twinkie. This also has the optional Harman Kardon sound system, so you're getting a little bit of everything with this Power Wagon. Guys, another acceleration test on throttle. That great sound out of that V8, man. It sounds angry, but really smooth shifting on the transmission. The ride is nice. Brake feedback is good. Let's see how we do into this right-hand bend here. Nice and under control. Look at that. Back on throttle. But hopefully this gave you a nice overview of what the Power Wagon is all about, especially this one being offered by Dream Giveaway Garage. We're gonna get back to the garage, so I'll see you in a split second. All right, guys, it's been another wonderful day here at the Dream Giveaway Garage. I definitely gotta thank Boomer, Lori, Blake, and everybody else so accommodating to get us this wonderful Dream Giveaway Garage product. This is the type of thing that when it comes to trucks, and you like custom trucks, they definitely have you covered, and you have an opportunity to get this dream and make it yours. But if it's vehicles like these that you want to see on Rady's Rides, leave a comment in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, you're on your way out, hit the subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile coming back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Rady's Rides family. If you want to help us keep making great content just for you on the channel, click the link in the description, get yourself some Rady's Rides merch. You got to give it to Big Guns McGee, getting this truck from left, right, top to bottom. He got the business done. So thank you, Tom, for your hard work. And just like always, I'll see you on the next ride.